Hello everyone, I am Trishalyn Molina and I will discuss three topics for today: the project manager and the construction manager, the types of clients in the Philippines, and early stages or processes in a project. Let us start by defining the project manager. The project manager may be a person or a team that will act as an agent of the client in coordinating the necessary services required by a project. This position will manage the activities over and above the normal architectural and engineering services. The project manager should be a risk taker and good in decision making. However, the construction manager is the subordinate of the project manager. The project manager may or may not serve as the construction manager. He may hire himself a construction manager. His or her responsibilities include coordination and supervision of construction, the cost and time control, quality control of work, and keeping of records. The project and the construction manager assumes no liability in case equipment fail to function or if a portion of the building collapses, provided that first, he or she did not participate in the plan or design review and approval, and second, he discharged his functions during the construction and project implementation. And the project manager as well as the construction manager will be the ones dealing with the different kinds of clients here in the country. Let us now proceed to the different types of clients. There are three types of clients here in the Philippines: the design and cost, the design plus cost, and the cost and design. These are the clients that we will encounter when we become professional architects. Let us start first with the design and cost. The client here allows the architect to showcase his or her own design, and the client will be the ones providing the cost for the project. There is no limit with the project cost here. Next is the design plus cost. This means that the design of the architect should have a corresponding budget. And last is the cost and design, where the owner will provide a specific budget and the architect or designer will make sure that his or her design will not exceed the given budget. Contrary to the first type, the budget here is limited. The type of clients can also be these four. First is the invest profit project, where the client invests to have a bigger profit. They do not care about the project or the design that the architect gives as long as they can extract big money from it. The second type of client is the invest project profit, where the client invests in a project that he wants. He is now more particular with the project with less consideration of the profit. The third type of client is the project invest profit, where the client is so attached with his project that he does not care whether the project gives him less profit or no profit at all. The fourth type of client is the profit invest project, where the priority is the profit over anything else. The last topic will be the early stages or processes in a project. So before proceeding to the preliminary studies and the first process the project manager should be doing is the economic feasibility study. It is one of the services that the architect or the project manager can render, but it is not his or her standard duties or jobs. So in this stage, you may not hire an architect because an architect is very particular in having a project that he might become biased and take advantage of the situation. The main objective of this stage is to know whether the project is beneficial or not. The second stage is the financial analysis. It is not interchangeable with the economic feasibility study. Here, the source of funding will be determined. The answer to this may be a loan from the bank, but before doing so, one should consider the 5 C's. First is the character. You should have a record that will testify that you can really pay the bank. Second is the capability. Is the project capable of producing money that can pay back the bank? Third is the capacity. If the project or business will be a failure, will the client have the spare money to pay the bank? Fourth is the condition. Is the business fit to the present economic condition of the country? And fifth is the collateral. The bank will make sure that you have something or a property that can give back when you fail to pay the loan. The third stage is the architectural programming. In this stage, the schematics will be done. The fourth stage is the budgetary analysis. The project manager will come up with possible spaces and make budgetary analysis of each area. Is the services of architect needed in this stage? Well, it depends on the complexity of the project. The fifth stage is a site analysis, where we look for the best site for the project, and we will also determine the characteristics of the site, including the existing roads, the sand path, the wind path, the source of noise, the existing buildings, and many more. Next is the site utilization. This stage now requires the standard services of an architect, since we will now be studying on how to utilize the lot. The seventh and last stage is the promotional services, where we will be more concerned on the possible users of the spaces.